I think there's a couple of things that are in that around the issue around debt, right? So the first one, the immediate one, is that a number of African countries, because of three shocks, if not two, the COVID, the war in Ukraine, which and now the tariffs, this have had a huge impact on the African economies to grow. Because if your economy is not growing, it means that your tax revenue shrinks and your ability to service that debt also is disabled in many ways. And as a result, we said, look, let's have a common framework to resolve the debt situation of many countries on the continent. And through our G20 presidency, working with the IMF, we delivered the common framework. Because remember, many of these countries, they didn't raise debt only from IMF, World Bank. They also raised from the private creditors, the Paris Club. And we said, let's have a framework for everyone to get into the room and find a way of resolving this debt. And we had a debt resolution using that framework for Zambia, and we are going to use that for other countries. But the critical thing for us is economic growth, because it's only through economic growth that we will be able to generate enough revenue, enough basis for employment. But we were concerned about the credit rating bias, wherein the risk on many of the African countries, if you compare them to their peers, they are rated unfairly, and because they are rated unfairly, they are paying a price for the risk premium associated with a lot of bias insofar as the credit rating is concerned. But we said, in order to deal with that, firstly, there's an international body to which credit rating agencies conduct they are also accountable to you can take them up insofar as their conduct is concerned. But we are aware that many of the countries on the continent, they are not able to take up the capacity to take up some of these rating agencies on their terms, on their standards, has been a challenge. But the African Union has been assisting some of these countries to take on those issues.